that it defied imagination. And it certainly defied imagination that a father of these people could have done it.
There was no other killer in that house but Jeffrey McDonald. He knows it, and I know it.
I saw 4 people. I saw 3 males at one time. And I had glimpses of what had to be a female.
I know what happened that night, and I'm not guilty.
This is a great tragedy for our legal system.
Dr. Jeffrey McDonald's wife and 2 children were murdered 9 years ago. Today, a jury convicted him of the crime.
I was deeply disappointed at their verdict.
How could the jury have done this? How could they have done this?
I believe that I've been falsely accused and falsely imprisoned.
We died in that trial from starvation of fairness.
There's so much evidence that was suppressed at the trial by the government.
My opinion is that Dr. McDonald was framed.
I believe that the truth has a way of finally coming to the surface.
You think you found the answers to this case?
Oh, definitely found the answers to this case.
My hopes are to be legally vindicated, walk out of prison a free man.
Jeffrey McDonald, Time for Truth. Tonight's 48 Hours Mystery. The mystery continues in 90 seconds.
This is the One Touch Ultra Mini. As you can see, it's pretty simple as blood glucose meters go. Nothing fancy, nothing to figure out. It gives you a number quickly, then slips back into a pocket or a purse so you can just get on with it. And now the One Touch Ultra Mini is available in 3 new crowd-pleasing colors at absolutely no charge. Very nice. Call 1-866-469-8190 to see if you qualify. One touch changes everything.
Both my mom and my grandmother would experience bloating, irregularity. Oh. My mom told me about Activia. I tried it and I'm hooked.
Dannon Activia is clinically proven to help regulate your digestive system in 2 weeks.
Love Activia. Are you kidding me?
Tonight, the night to switch to Polident Overnight.
Unlike Efferdent, Polident has a unique overnight formula. It deep cleans all night long.
Switch tonight to Polident Overnight.
Dallas Cowboy Roy Williams covers more ground than just about anyone in the NFL. But even he can't be there for every child that needs his help. Hey, you're good with kids, aren't you?
What about me?
Maybe you can give them a hand. Help the NFL and United Way strengthen your community. Volunteer at unitedway.org.
Hi, I'm Randy Collins from the CBS 5 Weather Center. We've got some strong thunderstorms moving in from the east towards the Phoenix area. Let's give you an idea of how it's starting to look. The National Weather Service in Phoenix has issued a flash flood warning for the areas up around Superior in southwest Gila County until 10:45. They received already 1 to 2 inches of rain according to Doppler radar. Taking a look at the area right now as it's starting to come towards Phoenix, we might be seeing some of this activity around 8:30 into the East Valley. For more weather information, keep it here on KPHO CBS 5.
Get your fix of freshness with Febreze. Anytime, anywhere. It's a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, add lines A and B.
Get your fix of freshness with Febreze. Anytime, anywhere. It's a breath of fresh air.
New Mr. Clean Power Multi-Surface Wipes. Unlike the leading disinfecting wipes, they won't pinch your fingers. They won't bunch. They come out one at a time. They're 30% thicker, so they're stronger. They're also great for tough cleaning and tackling tough messes you never thought a wipe could. New disinfecting Mr. Clean Power Multi-Surface Wipes. Dispense like a tissue, yet are tough like a towel. Also available in regular wipes.
What's the difference between Mach 3 and Gillette Fusion Power? 8 years of innovation and 20 more patents. That's what makes Gillette Fusion Power the world's closest, most comfortable shave. Feel the difference. Gillette Fusion Power.
Introducing Accelerate with protein. Proven to increase endurance up to 29% over your old sports drink. So while others fade, you can stay strong. Don't fade. Accelerate.
Dove Intense Damage Shampoo and Conditioner repairs accumulated damage, nurturing your hair back to a healthy beauty. From broken dreams to brilliant results. Dove Intense Damage Hair Care, your 5 days from beautiful hair.
We wanted to show you what the questions were like on my new game show, The Power of 10. So to do that, we hit the streets. What percentage of Americans said they do not wear underwear? You're wearing underwear, right? 40%. That's it. How hard is it to throw in a pair of underwear, America? It's only worth $10 million.
The Power of 10 premieres Tuesday, August 7th on CBS.
What's the first thing you saw?
First thing I saw was the body of Colette McDonald.
It's been more than a free man.
Extreme power of Energizer E-Squared Lithium, the world's longest lasting AA battery in high-tech devices. Energizer, keep going.
I lead a very active life. Being irregular and bloated has to be the worst feeling in the world. A friend of mine introduced me to Activia, and it's worked ever since.
Dannon Activia is clinically proven to help regulate your digestive system in 2 weeks.
Oh, I think the taste is fabulous.
One day you find it's not business as usual. Your hair is gray, and you wonder, will people still see me as a valuable player? Is my career going down? How do you stop that?
Just for Men stops gray from hiding who you are. Easy, with 5-minute Target Gray technology.
Now doors are opening, and you wonder, why did I ever put up with gray hair?
Let the real you come through. Stay in the game with Just for Men.
For me, it was Pink Floyd.
I had an AC/DC t-shirt.
But everything's changed since I was in school.
I like AC/DC.
Well, not everything's changed. You still have to be cool in school. You still have to be with it. With it? I don't think they say with it anymore. The point is, all the graphic tees our kids are down with, they're at Walmart. And who can beat the prices at Walmart? I'm really jiggy with the low prices. Jiggy? I don't think they say jiggy anymore.
Hi, we're Ocean Spray Cranberry Growers. They say if you want to stay healthy, you should watch your diet and get plenty of exercise.
So curl a tasty 12-ounce Diet Ocean Spray. It's made with real fruit juice and has just 5 little calories. And don't just exercise, bogger size.
Diet Ocean Spray. Big fruit taste, 5 little calories.
Aquafresh presents whitening that fits you. New Aquafresh white trays. Use once a day. Start seeing whiter teeth in 3. Get teeth white with new Aquafresh white trays and keep them white with Aquafresh White and Shine. Now in Berry Fresh.
Nicorette Fruit Gel, the stop-smoking gum that helps fight cravings and is coated with a grapefruit flavor. So you might actually use it, which means this time it could help you quit. Nicorette Fruit Gel. Start chewing, start quitting.
Okay, I'm Mr. Opportunity, and if I'm around, that means now's your chance to pick a beautiful Accord, the popular Civic, a versatile Pilot, a very cool Odyssey, or any other Honda you've been yearning for at a price that'll bring music to your ears.
Hi! Nice to see you again, Mr. O.
Hey, seems like I'm kind of popular this time of year. The 2007 Honda Clearance. Now you can lease a Honda Accord for $199 a month for well-qualified customers. I'm Mr. Opportunity, I'm back, and I'm knocking.
Congratulations to Dave and the Late Show on 3 Emmy nominations, including Outstanding Host and Best Variety Series. Monday, Dave's All New with Drew Carey.
Tonight's 48 Hours Mystery will continue.
Jimmy Smith stars in Kane, a new drama, Tuesdays this fall on CBS.
Change is good. Change your colors. Change your mood. Change your frame of mind. Start thinking fall, because it's ready to wear when you are. Use your Macy's card now through July 23rd and save an extra 10 or 15%. The preseason sale at Macy's.
I'm in one of those moods. I think I'll fire the next person who walks by my door. Johnson! Could you step inside?
Better get to Wild Horse Pass. Great gaming, food, and fun. Wild Horse Pass, a Gila River casino. Is this your lucky day?
Tonight at 10.
A controversial hotline is part of a new crackdown on illegal immigration. See what Sun Valley activists are planning to do about it. Plus, find out if more storms are in our weekend forecast.
Tonight on CBS 5 News at 10.
When I first came to
which included all the spoils of success. With the Army's case dropped, Dr. Jeffrey MacDonald might have simply faded from view. But MacDonald himself couldn't seem to let it go. Apparently enjoying his newfound celebrity, MacDonald continued to try his own case in the court of public opinion.
My next guest is Dr. Jeffrey MacDonald.
On December 15, 1970, MacDonald appeared on the popular late-night program, The Dick Cavett.
Very like Bob Hope.
There were people in the Army who wanted a court-martial, regardless of any evidence.
I was angry.
You were very critical, in fact, of the Army.
I'm sure I was.
Where are these investigators now who did the original?
Well, most of them have been transferred. It's the Army way of handling things. If someone really fouls up, you either give them a medal or you transfer them.
Watching the show that night, Colette's family was extremely disturbed by MacDonald's appearance. Colette's older brother, Robert Stevenson.
All he spoke about was how his rights had been violated. I don't think he once mentioned about, let's get the murderers, my family's been killed. But I remember him grinning like a Cheshire cat.
Colette MacDonald's stepfather, Freddie Kassab, who had at first sided with MacDonald in his defense, was so incensed at his son-in-law's behavior that it became the seed of an obsession to bring him to justice.
When I was faced with the evidence, put together with what I knew, what he had told me, nothing fit, absolutely nothing fit.
He sat around a table that I still have at home, where you can see the elbow marks as he smoked pack after pack of cigarettes, trying to decide how this happened, drawing the diagrams, plotting it with the X's where the bodies were, the differing blood types.
His whole story of what happened in that house is a lie.
If there was no Freddie Kassab to raise hell, he'd got away with it.
Realizing the government had no plans to indict Jeffrey MacDonald, Kassab joined forces with Army investigator Peter Kearns, and together they took matters into their own hands.
It wasn't until Freddie and I went from New York down to Clinton, North Carolina, to swear out a citizen's arrest. That's when the federal government got off their dumb to go and get an indictment in a grand jury.
On January 24th, 1975, Jeffrey MacDonald was arrested once again, this time by the federal government.
Your world is wireless, AT&T is wireless. Welcome to America's wireless leader, the new AT&T. Your world delivered.
I lead a very active life. I have a small farm. I don't have time to have anything slow me down. Being irregular and bloated has to be the worst feeling in the world. A friend of mine introduced me to Activia, and it's worked ever since. Never would have guessed that yogurt could do something like this.
Dannon Activia, with the natural culture Bifidus regularis, is clinically proven to help regulate your digestive system in 2 weeks.
Oh, I think the taste is fabulous.
Help naturally regulate your digestive system.
We wanted you to have a taste of the freshest seafood recipes from around the country. So from New England, we're bringing you a classic lobster and crab bake with tender Maine lobster, shrimp, scallops, and vegetables roasted and served with a full half-pound of snow crab. And from the Pacific Northwest, fresh salmon and jumbo shrimp with a sweet maple and cherry glaze. These dishes are only here for a short time at Red Lobster. Come see what's fresh today.
On DVD July 24th, Zodiac is a great American crime epic. It's the best movie of 2007. Jake Gyllenhaal, Mark Ruffalo, Robert Downey Jr. Zodiac, only DVD July 24th.
New Revlon Renewist Lip Color with the Pro Collagen Moisture Core. Reduces the appearance of fine lines, enhances fullness, and increases moisture by 80%. New Revlon Renewist Lip Color.
Aussie's new SunTouch Shine Spray infuses dry, lackluster hair with moisture for stunning shine. So you'll always get points. For style. Add some roux to your do.
The extreme power of Energizer E-Squared Lithium, the world's longest lasting AA battery and high-tech devices. Energizer, keep going.
Use of cell phones and handheld devices is now limited.
Your world is wireless, AT&T is wireless. Welcome to America's wireless leader, the new AT&T. Your world delivered.
Manhunt for a millionaire. A wife gunned down. 19 years. Her secret. His lies. It's murder. A 48 hours mystery. Next.
Jen's reign of terror is over. Whoopee! Let the payback begin.
I'm gonna go straight for your jugular.
And Danielle has a boyfriend.
Who I'm sickly in love with.
But Nick has fallen for her big time, making things complicated.
I don't want to hurt anyone.
Plus, who'll be marked for eviction? A new Big Brother Sunday on CBS.
Tonight's 48 Hours Mystery will continue.
From Joel Silver, producer of The Matrix, Moonlight, CBS Fridays this fall.
Don't get shut out. During Mazda's Model Year Closeout, save on our best lineup ever. Like Mazda 3, more interior room and standard horsepower than Civic and Corolla. Or Mazda CX-7, starting at $4,055 less than Nissan Murano. Get 0.0% APR financing on the 07 Mazda 3, Mazda 6, CX-7, and CX-9. Mazda's Model Year Closeout. When it's over, it's over. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Life comes at you fast. But with Nationwide Blue Ribbon Claim Services, you don't have to worry. That's why 9 out of 10 people who filed a claim with us recommend Nationwide.
Nationwide is on your side.
Now at the Room Store, save on every living room, bedroom, dining room, and Sealy mattress and box spring set during our store-wide sale, and get no money down and no interest till February 2009 with no minimum purchase. Buy any Broyhill dresser and mirror, get $300 to $1,000 off the matching bed. Buy this Pleasant Isle dresser and mirror, get the bed for only $97. This Plaza del Sol dresser and mirror, get the bed for only $197. Or this Toscana dresser and mirror, get the leather bed for only $297. Look for our insert in Sunday's Arizona Republic.
At the Room Store.
Ends Tuesday.
Tonight at 10.
A hot day ahead as the power company pulls the plug on One Valley neighborhood, and the woman known for her makeup and for her faith has died. A look back at the life of Tammy Faye Mesner.
Tonight on CBS 5 News at 10.
When his trial...
Lenny. Hey, Roger. We have to let you go. Really? Yeah. Ah, thank you. Hi there. Thanks.
Excuse me, the KFC next door now has teriyaki boneless wings. Teriyaki like you'd find here, only there in a combo for $3.99.
Introducing new teriyaki boneless wings at KFC. Restaurant flavor at a fast food value. 6 delicious boneless wings smothered in tangy teriyaki with wedges and a drink for just $3.99. Only at KFC. And don't forget about our honey barbecue boneless wings.
I'll break it up, girl, say. I'll break it down, boys, say. I'll break it up, girl, say. I'll break it down, yeah.
Back to school styles at incredible prices. Sears, where it begins.
Honey, I was gonna wait till you got home, but I can't.
What is it?
We're pregnant! Honey? Oh, you're speechless, right? Wow. Way to step up there, Rick.
Singular's name is now AT&T. Buy any phone and get up to 4 free.
Having a bladder control problem is bad enough. What makes it worse is the constant worry. The worry that your problem is as obvious as if you'd announced it to the world. But the good news is overactive bladder is a real medical condition. The symptoms can be treated. And the great news? There's one brand doctors prescribe more than any other, Detrol LA. With just one pill, Detrol LA works 24 hours, all day and all night, to help calm the bladder muscle that causes those frequent sudden urges. If you have certain stomach problems, glaucoma, or trouble getting urine to pass, you shouldn't take Detrol LA. The most common side effects are dry mouth, headache, constipation, and abdominal pain. All medicines have benefits and risks, and there may be other options. So ask your doctor if Detrol LA is right for you. When you find something that can help calm your bladder, imagine what that can do for you.
You look great. Oh, thanks.
Detrol LA helps keep an overactive bladder quieter.
I am stuck on Band-Aid brand, cause Band-Aid stuck on me. I am stuck on Band-Aid brand, cause germs don't stick on me. Once they hold on tight, no matter what, or fingers, toes, and knees. Oh.
Only Band-Aid brand plus antibiotic has antibiotic ointment directly on the pad. It delivers protection against infection in one simple step. Effective, convenient, and from the brand you trust.
I am stuck on Band-Aid brand, cause Band-Aid helps heal me.
Jim Sullivan, globe-trotting millionaire.
He exhibits this pattern of targeting women.
He wanted Lita, but there was trouble from the start.
He was unfaithful.
Lita wanted out.
Millions of dollars were at stake.
No one expected this.
He handed her the flowers.
A hitman.
It was an assassination. It seemed that he was untouchable.
But this woman had a secret.
I broke the Sullivan case wide open.
Millionaire manhunt. Coming right up.
Congratulations to The Late Show on 3 Emmy nominations. Catch Drew Carey Monday.
The mystery continues in 90 seconds.
Could someone really confuse a Hyundai Veracruz with a Lexus RX 350? Motor Trend didn't think so. They said the Hyundai was better. Better is good. Introducing the all-new Hyundai Veracruz.
Introducing Accelerate with protein. Proven to increase endurance up to 29% over your old sports drink. So while others fade, you can stay strong. Don't fade. Accelerate.
Wherever kids need advanced sun protection, Coppertone's there. New Coppertone Lotion Spray. It sprays on faster and rubs in easy to block the sun's damaging rays. New Coppertone Lotion Spray. Advanced sun protection.
Dallas Cowboy Roy Williams covers more ground than just about anyone in the NFL. But even he can't be there for every child that needs his help. Hey, you're good with kids, aren't you? Maybe you can give them a hand. Help the NFL and United Way strengthen your community. Volunteer at unitedway.org.
Understanding the remarkable...
It's time to feel free with Chase Freedom. Feel free to choose points for rewards like travel.
I'm free to do what I want.
Or feel free to choose cash back.
I'm free.
Then feel free to change back again.
In the old time.
Without losing a thing. That's freedom. That's Chase Freedom. Get it free at chase.com/freedom.
Dove Intense Damage Shampoo and Conditioner repairs accumulated damage, nurturing your hair back to a healthy beauty. From broken dreams to brilliant results. Dove Intense Damage Hair Care, your 5 days from beautiful hair.
Hey, Mr. Opportunity again. And if you wish you were driving that beautiful Accord, well, now's the time to make it happen, because it's the Honda clearance. So it's your chance to choose the Accord sedan of your dreams for a deal that's absolutely dreamy.
Hey, way to go, Mr. O.
Looks like another satisfied customer. The 2007 Honda clearance. Now you can lease a Honda Accord for $199 a month for well-qualified customers. I'm Mr. Opportunity. I'm back, and I'm knocking.
This is my mother, and this is my grandmother. Both my mom and my grandmother would experience bloating, irregularity. When I started having problems, I asked my mom about it, and she told me about Activia. I tried it, and I'm hooked. Ooh, yum, yum.
Dannon Activia, with the natural culture Bifidus regularis, is clinically proven to help regulate your digestive system in 2 weeks.
This is when I get sad, because it's gone.
Help naturally regulate your digestive system.
Those shoes have you written all over them. Your favorite jeans can help put you in the groove. But do your glasses. LensCrafters has those groovy, oh so smooth, sweet, even a little flirty, and the ever-popular make you feel like $1,000,000 glasses. The glasses that really fit you. LensCrafters. Open your eyes.
Congratulations to How I Met Your Mother for its 3 Emmy nominations, including Neil Patrick Harris for Best Supporting Actor. How I Met Your Mother, CBS Monday.
Hi, I'm Drew Carey. We wanted to show you what the questions were like on my new game show, The Power of 10. So to do that, we hit the streets. What percentage of Americans said they have fired a gun?
70%.
She's locking it in.
68%.
67%. What percentage of Americans had sex on an airplane?
Ooh.
12%.
34%.
That many? I fly all the time, and I don't see...
You haven't had it yet?
What a way to make a living, man.
The Power of 10 premieres Tuesday, August 7th on CBS.
Then, in 1998, 11 years after the murder, in a small town in rural Texas, fate intervened in the person of one Belinda Trahan. Belinda worked as a receptionist for lawyer Ed Leak, and out of the blue one day, told him she needed to speak with him urgently.
Belinda comes in and says, I've got a story to tell you and I need you to listen really carefully.
What's he doing?
Her tale began back in the late 80s when she was living in North Carolina with one Tony Harwood, a mover for North American Van Lines.
We were together about 3 years off and on.
She said she would never forget the bizarre story he told her after an overnight run to Palm Beach.
There's this rich white man that wants to have his black wife taken care of.
But Tony loved to brag, and Belinda's reaction was more or less, oh sure, some guy wants you to kill his wife.
I never believed it. Never did I believe this.
Harwood insisted his story was true, explaining that there were other people in on the job too, and that it would come off the next time he went to Georgia.
I was like, oh, okay, the story's getting real good.
But Harwood came back disappointed, saying the intended victim hadn't cooperated, refused to answer the door. Whereupon Belinda joked that, well, if you want a woman to come to the door, take her flowers.
I wish I'd never said that.
Because that's exactly what happened. When Harwood returned from a second trip to Atlanta, he said the job was done. Did you believe him this time?
No. I still didn't believe him.
By now, Harwood was determined to prove he wasn't making it up. Telling Belinda to get in the car, he drove overnight to a roadside diner. She has no idea what it was called or even what, but was it enough to nail Jim Sullivan?
Your world is wireless, AT&T is wireless. Welcome to America's wireless leader, the new AT&T. Your world delivered.
With all the claims out there, how can you be sure which pickup truck is right for you? Talk to the people who know.
When I think about a Sierra, I think about power for one thing.
The GMC Sierra has a very firm ride, a very comfortable ride.
You get great gas mileage. That's important. And I'm not a rich man.
My wife loves driving my pickup. She's not intimidated by it.
Professional grade is everything for me, and that's something I have with GMC.
Get the rest of the story from real owners at letstalktrucks.com and talk to your GMC dealer about 0% financing or $2,000 in customer cash.
Why choose Ziploc? Vacuum sealers don't give you any more freezer burn protection than a Ziploc double zipper bag. Ziploc's double zipper freezer bag is the easy way to get unbeatable freezer burn protection. With Ziploc, you get all the protection you need. So why use a complicated, expensive vacuum sealer? Stick with the better choice. Ziploc's double zipper freezer bag, designed with you in mind. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
Even if no one in your family is sick, millions of viruses and bacteria are still spreading through your home. But even if you can't see them, you can do something about them. Help stop the spread of germs with Lysol disinfectant spray. It kills more than 99.9% of viruses and bacteria, like E. coli and rotavirus. No wonder it's the #1 pediatrician recommended brand. Lysol, disinfect to protect. Now, Lysol has new, clean, fresh fragrances.
Hi, we're Ocean Spray Cranberry growers. They say if you want to stay healthy, you should watch your diet and get plenty of exercise.
So curl a tasty 12-ounce Diet Ocean Spray. It's made with real fruit juice and has just 5 little calories. And don't just exercise, bogger-size.
Diet Ocean Spray. Big fruit taste, 5 little calories.
Your world is wireless, AT&T is wireless. Welcome to America's wireless leader, the new AT&T. Your world delivered.
He sells out more stadiums faster than anyone. So what makes Kenny Chesney so popular? Find out on 60 Minutes tomorrow.
Tonight's 48 Hours Mystery will continue.
Sin has a new city. Viva Laughlin. Sundays this fall on CBS.
Now at the Room Store, save on every living room, bedroom, dining room, and Sealy mattress and box spring set during our store-wide sale, and get no money down and no interest till February 2009 with no minimum purchase. Save $487 on this casual 7-piece living room, only $987. Save $387 on this ultra plush designer 7-piece living room, only $1387. Or save $427 on this ultra suede reclining sofa and love seat 7-piece living room, only $1887 on sale. Buy it today. We'll deliver it tomorrow.
At the Room Store.
Ends Tuesday.
Hey, Dex, there's something different about you. Did you get a haircut?
Nope.
Have you been working out? Well, something's different.
Well, now that you mention it, I do have a couple new features. I've got a great new way of comparing businesses side by side and a new way of mapping your way around town.
Those are nice features.
Thanks. Do I, really look like I've been working out?
Not so much.
The new DexKnows.com, the smartest local search on the web. Click on Compare and Maps for a better look at the most complete local info. Dex knows.
Try Arby's new popcorn chicken shakers, made with 100% natural all-white meat chicken. Add as much or as little buffalo or barbecue sauce as you'd like, then just shake it up. So good, they'll have you saying, I'm thinking Arby's.
It's the Chevy Summer Sales Drive, where you'll find the all-new Chevy Silverado 1LT with the best highway fuel economy and the best warranty of any full-size pickup. Better than Ford, better than Toyota. And now we're giving Silverado our best lease yet. Lease this 07 Chevy Silverado half-ton for around $259 a month with $759 due at signing. Residency restrictions apply. Call for details. For the #1 selling cars and trucks in the Valley, see your Valley Chevy dealer.
Sean McLaughlin joins Kat Dana on the anchor desk, Monday at 5. Tonight at 10.
A controversial hotline is part of a new crackdown on illegal immigration. See what some Valley activists are planning to do about it. Plus, find out if more storms are in our weekend forecast.
Tonight on CBS 5 News at 10.
All right, good.
Today, Belinda and her husband Tim Trahan share a picture.
We wanted you to have a taste of the freshest seafood recipes from around the country. So from New England, we're bringing you a classic lobster and crab bake with tender Maine lobster, shrimp, scallops, and vegetables roasted and served with a full half-pound of snow crab. And from the Pacific Northwest, fresh salmon and jumbo shrimp with a sweet maple and cherry glaze. These dishes are only here for a short time at Red Lobster. Come see what's fresh today.
Could someone really confuse a Hyundai Veracruz with a Lexus RX 350? Motor Trend didn't think so. They said the Hyundai was better. Better is good. Introducing the all-new Hyundai Veracruz. I sell for Century 21. I sell homes, futures, life changes. I sell with my head and my heart. I do it because it's a challenge and it's fulfilling. I sell because I know I can help you and I believe I can make a difference in your life. And that's why I'm with Century 21.
Century 21. The gold standard.
It's time to feel free with Chase Freedom. Feel free to choose points for rewards like travel. I'm free to do what I want. Or feel free to choose cash back. I'm free. Then feel free to change back again. In the old time. Without losing a thing. That's freedom. That's Chase Freedom. Get it free at chase.com/freedom.
LA's toughest prosecutor, I don't know how to lose, is moving to Sunday night.
Trial is war, second place is death.
You got it, kids. Shark, Sunday after Cold Case on CBS.
We wanted to show you what the questions were like on my new game show, The Power of 10. So to do that, we hit the streets. What percentage of Americans said they do not wear underwear? You're wearing underwear, right? 40%. That's it. How hard is it to throw in a pair of underwear, America? It's only worth $10 million.
The Power of 10 premieres Tuesday, August 7th on CBS.
Tonight's 48 Hours Mystery will continue.
A story for the ages. Older women, younger men, plus John Waters, the man behind Hairspray, this Sunday morning.
An exclusive interview with Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid, plus Senator Olympia Snowe, on the war in Iraq. Face the Nation Sunday.
Jen's reign of terror is over. Let the payback begin. A new Big Brother, CBS Sunday.
Is this your lucky day? Better get to VQuiva. Great gaming, food, and fun. VQuiva, a Gila River casino.
Roxy?
Yes.
Don't tell me. First paycheck.
Yes.
You can turn the world on with a smile. You can take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile. Well, it's you, girl, and you that should know it. With each glance and every little movement, you're showing love.
Chase free checking with direct deposit, online banking, personalized alerts, and 8,500 ATMs. More than free, it's here to help you make it.
Monday at 10. Scientists have struggled to cure cancer for decades. Now man's best friend is coming to the rescue. You heard right. CBS 5 News gives you a rare look at something going on right here in the valley that could put a stop to the deadly disease.
We're looking for a cure in cancer, whether it's with humans, dogs.
Sit, stay, and watch as these four-legged friends change cancer research forever. Monday after CSI Miami on CBS 5 News at 10. Tonight at 10.
A hot day ahead as the power company pulls the plug on One Valley neighborhood, and the woman known for her makeup and for her faith has died. A look back at the life of Tammy Faye Mesner.
Tonight on CBS 5 News at 10.
Lita was very special.
A new crackdown on the illegal immigration. See what some immigrant rights advocates are planning to do about the sheriff's new hotline at 10.
Just because I'm a doctor doesn't mean I don't worry about my cholesterol.
Inventor of the Jarvik artificial heart, Dr. Robert Jarvik.
For many people like me, diet and exercise aren't enough. But adding Lipitor significantly lowers bad cholesterol, 39 to 60%. I take it because it does more than that. Unlike some cholesterol medicines, Lipitor is FDA approved to reduce the risk of heart attack and stroke if you have several common risk factors for heart disease. And Lipitor is one of the most researched medicines. You don't have to be a doctor to appreciate that. Lipitor is not for everyone, including people with liver problems and women who are nursing, pregnant, or may become pregnant. You need simple blood tests to check for liver problems. Tell your doctor if you're taking other medications or if you have any muscle pain or weakness. This may be a sign of a rare but serious side effect. Lipitor is one of many treatment options to consider with your doctor. Lowering cholesterol is important, but could you be doing more with Lipitor? Ask your doctor. Don't wait.
Introducing the excessively safe, excessively well-equipped, excessively well-priced, all-new Saturn Vue. Rethink excess. Rethink American.
We wanted you to have a taste of the freshest seafood recipes from around the country. So from New England, we're bringing you a classic lobster and crab bake with tender Maine lobster, shrimp, scallops, and vegetables roasted and served with a full half-pound of snow crab. And from the Pacific Northwest, fresh salmon and jumbo shrimp with a sweet maple and cherry glaze. These dishes are only here for a short time at Red Lobster. Come see what's fresh today.
This burning itch. Many women think they have a yeast infection when they don't, but these symptoms could mean something more. How can I know? Introducing the Vagisil Screening Kit. It tests for vaginal infections at home. Now you can know with the new Vagisil Screening Kit.
Feeling good from my head to my toes.
Try Dr. Scholl's for her insoles with massaging gel. Finally, your heels will feel so good, you won't want to take them off. Dr. Scholl's for her. Go crazy.
Congratulations to The Late Show on 3 Emmy nominations. Catch Drew Carey Monday.
At long last,
Tracy Humphrey.
He definitely had charisma.
Sandy had her own appeal.
She caught my attention right away. It was a real intense experience.
It ended badly.
He did beat her up. There was also allegations of sexual battery.
Then along came Ashley.
She'd do anything that she thought would make me happy.
Anything, one man.
Black BMW and pulls into the garage.
2 women.
There's a smack on the window.
1 murder.
This wasn't a random act.
Dangerous liaisons.